The ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships are brought to you by the Province of Ontario, the Government of Canada, and Tourism Niagara.
And up next is race 113, the A final of the under-23 women's K4 500 meters.
Well, such a thrill for these young paddlers from Canada to be in the A final. Up there in lane number 1 at the top of your screen is Lisa Bissonnette from Sherbrooke, Quebec, Alexa Irvin from Kentville, Nova Scotia, Andréane Langlois from Trois-Rivières, and Sarah Vega-Dubois from Montreal. And in lane 2, we've got the Belarusian crew. Lane 3, the Russians. Lane 4, the very powerful Swedes. They have owned this event on the international stage for several years. Lane 5, the Germans, the fastest qualifiers. And lane 6, the Polish crew, very fit, very fast crew. The Hungarians, always a threat in lane 7. The Danish in lane 8. And in lane number 9, the Australians, but our Canadian kids are in tough up in lane 1.
See the boats approaching the boot. It is imperative that the long K4s, you line them up straight as possible. You'll see athletes in the back or the front of the boat doing draw strokes, strokes to the side, just making sure that that boat is as straight as possible. You don't want to have to steer once the gun goes.
And near perfect conditions. 9 boats across, 4 paddlers in each, 36 women out there, 72 blades. They're going to be flashing and dashing when they start.
Watch the Canadians in the blue boat with the white jerseys at the top of your screen, but also the Germans in lane 5, and they are off. The Germans are off to a great start. Lane 5, black boat, white tops, very, very strong crew from Germany.
You're going to hear a big roar from the crowd here as our Canadian girls are off the line really fast. They're in the top 5 right now. You're going to start hearing "Go Canada, go." Here they come, Tom.
The Canadians have had an amazing start. They are right in the middle of the field. The Germans have maybe a nose on the field, and the Danish crew up there as well with the Germans, but the Canadians are right in the middle of the pack. That's where they want to be. If you want to get a medal in a 500-meter race, you have to start quickly and hang on. But the Germans are powerful. Their boat is very smooth. But look at the Canadians. They are just giving it their all. They know that this is a chance. They do have a chance at a medal. They just need to fight, fight, fight through the last half of this race.
And keep an eye on lane number 3 at the top of your screen. The Russian crew are coming on strong, but in the middle, it looks like the Germans in lane 5 with the black boat. But here at the bottom of your screen, at the halfway point, it looks like the Danes and the Hungarians.
The Danish crew is very impressive right now. They did go direct to the final. They were first in the first semi-final, but they are fighting with the Germans for a medal as we approach the 150 mark.
And here we have the leaders coming on strong. The Russian crew is going to be there as well. Here comes the Germans in lane 5, and at the bottom of your screen, the Danish crew and the Hungarians are all in the mix, and our Canadians are sitting pretty in about 5th.
And the Canadians are right in the middle of it, but there's the Germans right now that look like they might have a nose on the field. It looks like Germany with 20 meters left. Second place could be Russia up in lane 3. Very difficult to tell, but the Germans are first. Russia is second, and it looks like the Danish K4 was third. The Canadians right in the middle, near the top half of the field, very close to the podium. Watch the Canadians at the top of your screen off the start. Very strong start for our girls. The Germans in the middle were out first, but the Canadians were right there at the 200. You can see the field now with the Germans in the middle leading, but the Russians challenging, and the Danish in the red boat near the bottom of your screen challenging as well. Neck and neck right now. The Germans really powered through the last 50 to capture gold, and the Danish crew, very impressed by them on the outside lane, squeaking in there for third, but the Germans with a solid win. Russia second, Danish third. And here are the Germans on the dock with Paul.
Sabrina Herring, Deborah Nisch, and Ann Noor, the German winning 2 world champions, gold medalists. What do you say?
Oh, I'm so glad we got a really good start, and I'm so glad with that we can hold our position to the end, and it was a very good race, and I'm really happy.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations, ladies.
And your results for race 113, the A final of the under-23 women's K4 500 meters. You see Germany in first with a 134.2. That is a nice, fast time. But look at the Canadians down in 8th, but so close. Look at how many boats are within that 137. They are very close. They will be a little disappointed, but they know that that is a good time in a tough field. Good work, Canada.